I want to talk about how do I afford my lifestyle living abroad? How do I afford living abroad? How do I afford living outside of the United States? I'll break it down. Stay tuned.
Couldn't take it no more, so I left the matrix.
And my money just tripled. I had a good time and it cost me a little. So I found peace, tranquility, faith in my abilities.
I couldn't fake no more, so I left the matrix.
So, how do I afford living outside of the United States? I work Monday through Friday during the day, 8 hours every day, sometimes 9. And I work remote for a company. That is where I get the bulk of my living abroad income, right? The other thing I do is I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, a YouTube channel. So as you can see, I don't make a lot of money with YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay all that well, especially if you have a small channel like me. So I can't afford to live off or depend on that income. Another stream of income that I have is I actually sell beauty products. My wife and I, we sell beauty products, right? That's another stream of income that we have. That is something that we've been doing for the past, I want to say 2.5 years. Another thing I have is I am a veteran, so that is a smaller amount, but it is definitely an amount that contributes to my overall living abroad income. So what is my recommendation to you all who want to live abroad, who want to live outside the United States? The biggest thing I could recommend from the jump is for you to get a remote job. I would never recommend anyone to move abroad solely on one income, right? Because if you happen to lose that remote position, then what, right? So yeah, you can find another one, but that may take time. You're still going to have expenses incurred. You have to dip into your savings. It just may not be the best decision. So definitely always look at having more than one source of income when you are living abroad. Now, what companies or what steps can you take to actually score a remote position? Well, first, you should start with your current company, your current organization. Now, if that organization offers remote work, or if that organization will be willing to allow you to work remotely, those should be the first steps you can take. Well, I know that some industries you cannot actually work remotely. You can't, work construction remotely. You can't do a lot of things remotely, right? Some things require you to be in person. Now, if your job does not allow you to do work remotely, then you will look at other companies within your industry that does allow remote work. Now, if your industry does not allow remote work, then you should look at changing your career path and look at what types of remote work that are out there that's available and start building your skills to actually appeal to those companies that offer that remote work. Another thing you can do is look at what other people are doing. What are other people who live abroad doing to earn money? There's a lot of money out there on the internet, right? A lot of money. So many ways of making money on the internet that I can't even comprehend a lot of those different ways. But I can tell you that there's a lot of money out there. I could be earning a much more money out there on the internet. But what I need to do is I need to perfect my skill set. I need to learn. I need to train so I could be able to better take advantage of those opportunities out there on the internet. And that's what you can do if you're not able to score a remote position. Right? The majority of remote positions in the United States require you to be in the United States, right? Well, how can you work remote in the United States and live abroad? Well, one thing that a lot of folks are doing is to get a VPN. Yes, they get a VPN. So they get a VPN, and that could be NordVPN or some other VPN company, and have that VPN application on the computer, and they will go into the settings of that VPN application and say, hey, click the VPN that's available in Miami, or click the VPN that's available in New York, or VPN that's available in Los Angeles, and they'll show that they are within the country, right? Now, there are still a lot of remote positions out there that doesn't require you to be in the United States, so it doesn't really matter. But many remote positions do, and that's one way that a lot of folks use to actually show that they're in the United States, but not really in the United States, right? Another thing. Another thing is, if you're working remotely, you want to make sure that you're in the time zone. It just makes it easier, right? So your remote position, your company is in the Eastern time zone of the United States. It does make it easier if you're actually within that same time zone. So Eastern time zone, you can be in the Dominican Republic, you can be in Colombia, you can be in Peru. If you want to be an hour different, right, you may want to jump to Brazil, like Rio or Sao Paulo, or you could jump to maybe Cancun area or something like that, where you'll still Costa Rica, where you'll still be within an hour or 2 hours of the Eastern time zone, Central time zone, depending on where you're going. So that's something else that you want to keep in mind. But definitely, there's a lot of opportunities out there to make money. Uh, you can do drop shipping, which I haven't done that, but I found that that could be lucrative if you do it right. You can also open up your own account with Amazon or eBay and sell things, right? You can buy things in bulk and sell them to clients on those platforms. You can actually do services for other people, which is building web pages or creating software or teaching English online, right? There's a lot of opportunities to teach English online. I found that uh, those opportunities are available and they pay the best in East Asia for those opportunities. If you want to do that, you may want to do some training. There's many TEFL, TEFL, TEFL uh, training programs out there that can get you trained up. Is most beneficial if you already have a degree, but you can do that, right? Like I said, there's many of things you can do out there on the internet if you are unable to actually find a remote position. But just get out there, do some research, and figure out what works best for you. Please share this with your family and friends, any other person you feel that want to work remotely and just need some ideas on how to go about doing that. Give me a like, comment if you have any questions, or send me an email, or hit me up on Instagram, and I'll get back to you. Check out my other content on this channel, and I hope to see you soon on my channel.
What up, my people? Hola, mi gente. Gracias por tu apoyo. Da me gusta, sigue mi canal y comparte con toda tu familia. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please give it a like and subscribe and share with all your family if you enjoy my content. Peace.